President Bush today backed off some, his order sharply restricting classified war briefings to Congress after receiving new assurances of secrecy. The president was furious over what he considered damaging leaks of classified information to the press. The public's need to know and right to know and the need for national security also figure into a delicate decision by television news organizations about airing the videos that surfaced from bin Laden and company. As CBS's Wyatt Andrews reports, at issue is not just the terrorist diatribes, but what else those videos may contain.
After the airing of 2 inflammatory tapes made by bin Laden and then his followers, the administration has asked the networks for restraint. In an unprecedented phone call, the National Security Advisor, Condoleezza Rice, cautioned that bin Laden is using his TV exposure to provoke further attacks on the U.S.
At best, Osama bin Laden's message is propaganda, calling on people to kill Americans. At worst, he could be issuing orders to his followers to initiate such attacks.
The 2 tapes released so far are full of chilling exhortations for Muslims to defend their religion and warnings that America won't be safe again. The administration is analyzing the speeches to see if they hold coded instructions to terrorists, but it's the blatant message, when aired live, that worries the White House.
What Condoleezza Rice was talking about was pre-recorded, pre-taped messages that are played in their entirety.
All 5 of the major U.S. networks agreed on the spot not to air further bin Laden tapes live. Future tapes will be screened, according to CBS News President Andrew Hayward, to allow appropriate editorial judgments to be made. The bin Laden tapes were first released by the Arab-language satellite news station Al Jazeera, which the Secretary of State has complained is a virtual mouthpiece for al-Qaeda.
That's not true. That's not the fact.
Al Jazeera reporters say they are just covering the story, that they air all major U.S. announcements in addition to bin Laden.
So we did not put out something that really a U.S. media cannot put or lower than the standard of a U.S. media.
The administration has not asked the U.S. networks to stop airing excerpts from bin Laden, but this is still a unique moment in journalism. The networks are balancing the public value in hearing from the enemy against the fact that this enemy uses the camera to call for the death of Americans. Wyatt Andrews, CBS News, Washington.